The particular way in which this book impacts one's personal path is not easy to describe. What is conveyed here becomes so inexplicably intertwined with one's immediate reality, inner and outer, that once we come into contact with this information, our own paradigm begins to shift, as previously undreamt of possibilities become increasingly apparent to us. Essentially, this is a guide to activating our hidden reservoirs of multidimensional human potential. As we become immersed in Luhan's extraordinary life story, a wealth of encrypted knowledge is imperceptibly absorbed. Wellsprings of adaptive wisdom and pragmatic tools for self-liberation trigger a genuine awakening that can't be ignored. Although the teachings outlined are very direct by nature, we find ourselves drawn back to these pages again and again to discover previously unnoticed layers of meaning. Even during the editing process, going over the same text dozens and dozens of times, I have been continually impacted to review and renew my understanding. My very molecules crave the authenticity of these teachings and the expansion they deliver. To be part of making this information available to the world is an honor that I will always be grateful for, and not only because I deeply value what Luhan has to offer. The process itself has been so intensely rewarding, challenging, and incredibly synchronistic that it utterly confirms the ultradimensional consistency within what Luhan outlines, to a degree that defies explanation. To complete this introduction, I asked Luhan to describe parallel perception for someone picking up this book for the first time, and this was his reply. Parallel perception refers to accessing alternate realities, time-space continuums that are simultaneously operational, yet not linearly connected, via the expectations of a social mind. These dimensional gateways are omnipresently available and eternally fluctuate as a quantum reflection upon our moments, those precious points of arrival that continually escape us. 10 years since its original publication, the revised edition of The Art of Stalking Parallel Perception contains a treasure trove of new information that clarifies and expands upon central themes, presenting this timeless shamanic wisdom in a more accessible format. Amongst many other crucial additions, Luhan explains for the first time the workings of the mysterious energy double and how it manifests and connects to us in this world. We are introduced to the intricacies of seemingly indescribable interdimensional processes related to seeing, third-eye perception, and the cyclic nature of time as it exists within parallel continuums. These descriptions trigger realizations that tear the lid off the Pandora's box of human behavior and allow the light of clear perception to come streaming in. This is more than a chronicle of someone else's journey. It is an invitation to fully engage with your own, via an empowering sequence of events and conversations with enigmatic seers. We are introduced to the mechanisms and subtleties of the most elusive subjects pertaining to our human dilemma, and reminded of the expanded possibilities that we have lost sight of on the long road of human socialization. By deftly weaving the luminous strands of our heart's remembrance, Luhan cuts through the veil of unwholesome socialization to reach into our deepest reservoirs of consciousness and remind us where we truly stand. Our living tapestry is alive and continuously unfolding, just as the holographic mystery of our existence is evolving in ways that cannot be anticipated, and which come to light differently for each of us. Luhan's journey plants jewels into one's cognitive system that irreversibly alter the equation, and whose true worth will only be revealed by time's passing. Naomi Jean,